Hey guys, welcome back to Hangzhou Usecast. This is Fanchi on the mic. So at the very beginning, I want to say this is the first episode after the Chinese Spring Festival 2026. And today we are going to talk about a classic topic, which is AI city. That's why I have two experts here, and they are...
Hello everyone, my name is Eamon, and right now I'm doing a master's degree in a STEM field in Zhejiang University. And with me here today is...
Nick. I've been in Hangzhou and China in general for 6 years now. I moved here from South Africa originally. Been doing software engineering, so as a software engineer.
We're pretty exposed to the AI things. And
We have to interact with AI every day, so I think this is a good opportunity for us to talk on this podcast.
Let's go.
So, we live in Hangzhou, so I think I have a feeling that I'm surrounded by the data, by big data. I wonder if you also have the same feeling.
I'd say surrounded by technology and the infrastructure and are implementing AI and also other kinds of integrate technology into different facets and aspects of daily life and commute and everything.
So for you, do you also feel the same? Like, for example, a traffic way, right? Like those traffic lights are controlled by data. Do you also have the same feeling?
I would say it's quite different because I went back to South Africa this last October, and it's very different from here in terms of, for example, our traffic lights, they don't have like a timer even. So over here, there are like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and over here we have nothing. We just have to stare, be ready to go at any time.
Even more, when you have your destination on the map, on the Gaudi map or whatever, you can see like how much time is it on the map on your phone of the traffic light you are stopping at.
Exactly.
You see that, right?
I see it. But
this is what
none of that exists. I mean,
anywhere else.
So
anywhere else. So I would say that's big data, like the data from the official government traffic is being transferred over to open source and also these maps. And you can see on your phone basically on the traffic light you are at right now on your route. Yep.
Yeah, I did some research on this, because Hangzhou is the first city in the country, and it has a city data brain, and by integrating the government's data and public social data to govern the city. So I wonder, because I'm an art student, so I know basically nothing about math, about science. So as somebody who is studying and working in the field of science or math, do you feel that AI, everything about AI in the city are helping your commute or your work or study here?
I mean, of course, just AI and overall just data studying the data analysis is very helpful for making everything run more efficiently and less lossy. And just everything from commuting into infrastructure, maybe trains and predicting how many passengers would be at a certain time and then only allocate like a certain number of like DTA, like the metro and everything. And also so data analysis, and also you can do it with some AI technology, can be really helpful.
So do you feel that the city is empowering you when you're learning or something?
I mean, as long as I go around really fast in this large city with a lot of people in it with minimum 堵车. I feel like it's being utilized correctly.
I see.
I feel empowered.
And for Nick?
For me, I definitely feel like Hangzhou is one of the most efficient cities. I think I specifically remember during COVID, I know maybe not everyone is supposed to, but I traveled a bit during COVID, and during that time, whenever I went to a new city, you had to get the testing done, within 24 hours, 48 hours. And every time I went to another city, I thought it was very different from Hangzhou. It was way more efficient and better over here. Everything was done very, very quickly, whereas a lot of the other cities, their rules were not so clear. But I think because Alipay, because Alipay is in Hangzhou, right? And so they developed their solution for Hangzhou very, very quickly, and it was very efficient.
Yeah. I mean, Hangzhou is the first city that I lived in China. You don't see the difference until you go outside. Hangzhou, like in a lot of times, is pioneering of new technologies that come out. They're first like implemented and tested. Maybe tested, but more like good implementation you see in Hangzhou. So then it goes out to other city. Because all of the big companies are located here: Alipay, Ant Group, Alibaba. What else? The robotics, the other robotics.
Unitary?
Yeah, Unitary.
And DeepSeek.
So like, I am quite interested. Like Nick, you said you are working on the
software engineering.
Yeah. So you worked in South Africa?
Yeah, I worked there for 2 years before moving to China. So, I mean, now it's been almost 7 years. I'm like almost 10 years now in the working. So it's been a while. But at first, yeah, it's quite different because when I first started working, we didn't have, ChatGPT and all of these tools to help us. And now the efficiency kind of like goes...
rocket.
Yeah. Basically, I think previously something that would maybe take 4 or 5 people, like if you're used to it, you can maybe just do it by yourself now. So it's definitely helped a lot. Although I do think there are like maybe some risks sometimes too.
I'll say you were in the good position because you were already kind of a senior when like AI first AI first like came up and and boosted your productivity, because for some of the more junior and like still developing software engineers out there, they may rely on AI too much and like skip that foundation in that stage of just like trying to figure everything out by themselves that you have to pass through like for you to become like more of a senior engineer. You have to automate those tasks by yourself, and then it makes more sense for you to offshore them into AI and automate them that way. But you still need to kind of pass by that tedious phase.
I would say so. I would say like I'm quite lucky like that. The first 2 years, when I was working, it was the year where like everyone was kind of looking for software engineers. There's high demand. But now it's like really difficult, right? Very competitive, like because I guess just because this is a side effect of AI when it becomes so efficient that maybe a job that previously needed 10 people, now 6 people can do it. So what happens to the other 4 people? Like,
especially
there's other AI positions, so maybe they can go towards that. But like for myself, because even though I'm in the tech field, I didn't study AI specifically, so I don't have like that deep knowledge of it.
And
sometimes, because they struggle with really large contexts, so they can't understand everything in one go. Like you have to like tell it, you need to look here first, and then like it'll help you.
Do you use AI for your scripts?
Actually, yes. Yes, I have to admit, because it's really like powerful. Can summarize a lot for me. Like if like I want to search for some files, I need to use AI. So like you also mentioned that the talk between you is like tons of big data just crowded in my head. I was like, what is that? Okay,
let's discuss it in your terms. So after, because I imagine you were already in the industry before 2023, 2024. So how do you think the quality and the quantity of the scripts or the tasks you have to write went up like after AI?
Of course, I think it's really getting better. Getting better.
And that's positive.
In not only in the city Hangzhou, but also the province Zhejiang. Like because we have a application called 这里办. I think you're familiar with that, right?
Yeah, I've had to use it a bit.
So this application is like, because like I said before, in one go. So this is the slogan when government serve people. You only need to go to maybe the institution or the office in one time, and then you can finish all the
procedures.
Yes, online. So this is like a way that AI helping people, especially people in Hangzhou. So do you also use some application like that?
I mean, that's just classic good software like integration and digitalization of daily life. I wouldn't say that so much AI, but yeah, digitalization can be always good to speed up and streamline all of those administrative processes. And yeah, since I came to China, it helped a lot. Like some things that would take you the whole day, go into the administrative building and then wait in your line and then giving in the documents. In China, way more streamlined when you can just upload everything online and you get approved, and perhaps you just have to go, and it's very fast even when you go to the administrative building. So I would say yes.
So for Nick, I also wonder, when you are working on the software field, so have you create something also like Junbat or anything else in your company or in your career?
Yeah, my own side project. I mean, it's not number 2, but it's I'm getting there. I started last year, and it's also something that I think if I didn't have AI tools to help me with, wouldn't have been possible, because it saved me so much time. And like if I were to, like, I'm doing it basically by myself. I have like one other person helping me, but if I were to do it by myself, let's just say 5 years ago before AI, like I would need maybe like 10 people, and like it's really difficult to get 10 people on board with you unless you give them salaries and everything. So yeah, I've created an app which is meant to help expats too. So it's kind of finding events for them and maybe some other things like guides and service providers. But yeah, it's specifically tailored for expats and sharing culture between China and the international scene. So actually that's kind of how I met Eamon in the first.
Yeah. So cool to talk to you guys. Like, I'm really learning something. True, that's true. So speaking of those upgrading things, every way in our life is also upgrading, especially the way we pay. Yeah, like I born in 2002. I still remember when I was a kid, I paid with cash, but now like I haven't been bringing cash outside like for 10 years.
I mean, it started from Hangzhou too, Alipay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first city in the world with online payments. I think since 2002. Like Hangzhou started, if I'm not mistaken.
2002?
Like Alipay.
Are you sure?
When you were born.
I think so. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Since 2002, like online payments and with Alipay began in Hangzhou.
Yeah, began, but the trend began like 10 years ago.
Just 2016.
Almost.
Yeah, I feel like with the full transition to like majority
it's
of
very
people.
Recent.
It's quite recent. Yeah.
And when I came here, it looks like this has been the state for like 100 years. The way that people like are so used to not paying with cash is just since 2016, but it feels like it has been like this forever.
Yeah,
like there's no trace of it.
So I also wonder, like for you or for Nick, how long did you take to get used to the way to pay online? Because for me, I still remember I went to college in around 2020, and I remember when I get on plane, my parents told me like, hey, bring some cash with you. I was like, no need. I don't need any cash. Just transfer money to me. That'll be enough. Yeah, let me just pay in on WeChat or on Alipay. So, but it did take some time to get used to it. So how long did that take?
To be honest, it was instantaneous. It's so
it's very quick.
It's so convenient. It's such a blessing. It's such a blessing that it was instant. I cannot go back to cash right now. I went back to Morocco one time since I came here, and they still use cash there. And it was so inconvenient. Like why can't they just have Alipay in here? It's really convenient, and doesn't need time to getting used to it.
Yeah, I think kind of the same.
Yeah.
I will say though that basically the one difference is that you kind of have to have your phone on you like 24/7 over here, like right. And I remember because when I went back like to South Africa like a few years ago, and I went to a restaurant, and like I was after like 3 hours I realized like my phone is on my car. But like it's so natural over there because like a lot of things like you carry your wallet with you, for example, because you have so many cards and everything. But like over here I just carry my phone, right? Because over there I need like my keys, but over here it's like I open like a car with an app on my phone, and I open like my at home I don't need keys either. It's like a touch thing, and also you don't need a wallet either because it's just on your phone.
Convenience.
Too. Yeah, so this way it's very different. But yeah, same over here. previously I was used to always just taking a card. I mean, I think nowadays they're also introducing some other, systems. Yeah, all of that. But yeah, I think I mean, even within Alipay, like, there's the you just like I think they used the NFC thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's also quite different. Like, they thought maybe scanning is too much effort. It's even more convenient now. Which is quite different to what I'm used to, especially like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I hope like the other countries like catch on quickly, because it's paying online is just more convenient for the economy and for the person, because much of the money will go out of people's, I don't know what they hide it on the pillow or something, and go into banks and online payment systems, so the cash can circulate, and also it's just faster and more secure. You can't get robbed. I mean, even if they rob your phone.
So we just talked about the upgraded payment way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it recalls me another thing, which is like we say unmanned store.
Unmanned 店是吧?
Yeah. In Chinese we say 无人商店. It's nobody in there.
Yeah. I know some stores that are hybrid. The Laoban takes over in the morning, and then at night it just activates the unmanned function, and then it becomes a store with no Laoban.
Yes. I don't know how it was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. It just suddenly came up, and it's like everywhere. So you also been there, right, Nick?
I've been once or twice, but honestly, I don't think I've been to. Maybe I need to go to more convenience stores or something. But I've seen it a few times, like near metro stations and stuff, where you can just go by yourself. There's no one inside. You just scan a few things and then buy whatever you want.
Yeah, I think this is a classic case of a need that was enabled by technology. There was always a need for these stores with not 24 hours someone to look over. There was always a need, but the technology to enable it wasn't available until 4 or 5 years ago, I imagine, because this works is like one person takes over a lot of stores, just viewing the cameras.
Yes.
And then when customers arrive, because the customers are at nights at like 24 hours,
right.
Can be like fewer. So one person can take over and see over the cameras, and when one person comes in one store, they kind of supervise what is going on, and if the customer really pays what they picked up.
Like, I have a question. Like, you two are also have the experience like studying or working abroad. So if you are a investor, investor, would you try, or have you ever considered to bring such a business mode to your country?
The one thing is that I feel like China, there is a lot of monitoring and surveillance and everything, and I know there is sometimes there's different perspectives on whether this is a positive or negative. I know oftentimes Western culture and like Eastern culture, for example, in China, they have two different perspectives, and oftentimes Western culture, they'll be like, oh no, they're watching you all the time, But like for me, honestly, I feel I personally prefer it because I just feel safe.
So it's two things: it's technology enabling it, but also the culture and the society that it's put in.
Exactly.
Two big factors into this. I mean, and also the need for it in the market and everything.
I think for me also, it's not just about like in isolation of whether this is possible. There's so many other factors. Like for me personally, I don't leave the house very late at night, like in South Africa, just because it's a combination of things. Like we just don't really leave the house that late at night. There's less things to do, and also it's more dangerous. So it's like the demand for it isn't there for me. Like over here, like I feel comfortable just going to the convenience store downstairs. That if it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m., it doesn't matter.
No problem.
But like in South Africa, it's like, firstly, like I don't have a store that close to me, and the second thing is like I don't feel on my way to that place necessarily to do that. So the need for it is not really there. Maybe
we talk about traffic, we talked about governing and payment, and now the admin store. So now there is a lot of interaction thing happens between AI and cultural things. Like for example, in Hangzhou, in some museums, some stores, they have something we called cultural black magic. Sorry, like cultural technology. Like you can go over, you can go see all the stories and all the museum, the products by.
Throwback to our museums episode where we discussed the augmented reality enabled museum, when you can interact with it's they design these devices and all the environment so you can see an artifact, and also interactively, if you're wearing the glasses or some screen on the side, see all of the history and be more interactive with the kind of artifact or the art or whatever it is. So this is also another facet of AI and technology enabling and improving the experience of daily life.
I remember the first time he was here, we talked about AI museum. Like we can go to a museum and see everything through the AI glasses. So I also wonder have you guys ever tried to experience any culture in Hangzhou by some technology way?
Yeah, my trip to the Liangzhu Museum. They have those AR glasses available, and firstly I was really interested by the kind of the people themselves, the ancient people of Liangzhu themselves, and how they use jade and everything. Also, it was when you rent the glasses, you can also see like videos and what they left behind and a lot of backstory behind it. Yeah, it's very interesting. I could guess some things that they could not infer just by the static things, and the AI glasses can enable them to put videos and 3D holograms too, so you can like get a better idea of what's going on.
Yes. So Eamon just talked about AI glasses when he was traveling in Liangzhu Museum. By the way, that's a good place, I have to say. Yeah? And then so I also wonder, have you ever tried AI glasses before?
Not really. The most tech-related thing is like, the VR, like when you wear those things.
And the AR, the augmented reality.
Yeah. I've experienced like a few of those, but not. I don't think they're necessarily to do with AI, but some of those are quite interesting. Like you get a more like a physical like experience where you kind of see like what it used to look like and stuff.
I remember we did a episode about Rocket. Have you heard of comedy?
Rockets?
Rocket, ROKKID, Rocket.
I don't know.
It's a comedy. They made AI glasses, AR thing. So I tried once. I tried their AI glasses when I put it on. I was like, it's like I ate some poison thing, and I have some
mushrooms.
Yeah, some mushroom. It's like for example, when I turn the glasses on some model, I can see a chicken in my hand or a dinosaur.
I want to experience that.
Wait, I've actually never worn it. What happens?
That.
Like you look at something and it tells you what it is, or how does it work? I've never.
Almost.
Hallucination.
It looks real.
Looks real.
It's something I want to try.
Yeah, it's really funny. And if, for example, if like I'm hiking, I wear the glasses. And the glasses would tell me how is the situation on the path or something.
This is AI.
Yeah.
This is AI, like image recognition and
Mm-hmm.
like telling you what's going on and semantics. This is real AI glasses. The other things maybe just augmented reality. Everything is pre-programmed.
Yeah. That's AR, right? That's. I mean, that stuff used to kind of happen. I don't know if you remember Pokemon Go, like.
Yeah, just like Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is not AI.
Yeah, that's
just
AR. Right?
augmented reality is everything is like pre-programmed by the human. Everything that is to be said or to be seen is programmed by you. But when AR comes in, is like when the programmers did not like specifically implement that into the function, and then when you see the glasses, it automatically gets detected and extracted, and the speech is generated. That's more like the AR.
Here's the question, gentlemen. So do you do you agree or do you disagree that technology like that is helping our life or make it more convenient?
It's depends on how we're using it. It's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. So it really depends on how you're using it and how it's utilized by the client and by the companies. Like it can be used maliciously by the companies and foolishly by the clients.
I feel like because it's been a huge topic, you know, like these last few years, and sometimes I do feel like it goes a bit too much, because I know it's a huge buzzword and every single company is like, I need to use AI in my
implementations.
I need AI this, AI that, but sometimes I feel like it's a bit too much. Like sometimes like I'm looking for customer service for something, right? And every time I chat, it's like, hi, I'm this bot, how can I help you? And it can never answer my question.
You can help me by giving me a human.
So I never even ask them a question anymore. The first thing I always say is just find me a human. Find me a human.
Give you a real person.
But I think it just can be made better. I had a very positive experience with a company using AI for the support. Do you know Shopify?
Oh yeah.
I mean, because you need to program your own store with no code.
Yeah.
And they implemented a very good like AI assistant, because you need to know all the it's no code, but you still have to implement all the functions for you to build your store.
Oh, I was thinking about a word in Chinese, 人工智障. It's like something artificial disable.
I mean, going back to like our conversation just now about sometimes like human interaction. You mean with the unmanned stores and stuff. Like as much as like AI does help us, you know, in efficiency in a lot of ways and time and etc. But like I do think there's a fine line between everything just being tech related and a mixture of, you know, like humans being involved as well. Like I do think like if everything just relies on technology and everything is online and everything is on your phone, etc. Like I do think like humans are still social.
Yeah, humans are social creatures.
So I think
we
like
need the interactions with
the more we go into like this tech world, I feel like
we'll use a piece of our humanity.
Yeah, kind of.
Like
I do kind of think so, and I think like you know, everything happens online. Like most people, they're spending like over 10 hours maybe per day on their phone, and most of their interactions are done online. But I feel like online interactions are very different from like human
kind
reactions.
Of shallow.
Online interactions, I feel like they're always so negative now. Like there's always like blaming something or like these comments.
Yeah, especially on the Western social media.
Yeah, exactly. Like everything's bad. Like everything's negative. First, you know.
You know,
like,
actually, the statistics came off like in the US since the 90s. People have 70% of people less compared to now.
Yeah.
Have like a best friend, like compared to now. But now there's more interactions as a total, but the deeper interactions are deeper connections are way fewer, and just because of the use of technology and everything.
Oh, that's
everything
true.
is online.
Yeah. I feel like it's dangerous to like kind of be online too much and to get all of your human interaction from. I mean, it's not even
human interaction.
Yeah. So also when we are talking about the human things, like you said, human are social animal, right? So I just like you also mentioned some reports, and I remember I read a piece of news before, like in Hong Kong, a university, they did a test, like in a final examination, it's like they held a competition between normal students and student with AI classes, and those students with AI classes, when they have this exam, they get a higher mark.
So is it part of the experiments of this, or the students just cheated an exam, or is it part of the experiment that
you can say they cheated in experiments?
It's all an experiment, right?
In that final, I mean, it's like an experiment. It's not true. It's just happening. It's not true, huh? So I think it's like you mentioned that people are so dived into the social media. So now so many people are also too much relied on AI.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the excessive reliance on AI for learning can hinder the natural process of learning things and your brain activity, because for you to learn something, you have first there's like exposure to the problem, and then there's exercising. You have to do different exercises with different kind of variables on the same problem, and then there's repetition. But the exercising part is really important for the brain to kind of learn things, because just like with the Google effect, when Google first came out, you don't need to remember like when the exact date of an event occurring. You just Google it. But before that, like people actually remember those things. And AI is just like the Google effect, but times 1,000, because you don't even need to you didn't need to remember things, like you just remember the whole concept. But now you don't need to remember anything. Just AI will just do the problem for you.
Yeah.
And like this is times 1,000. It's very and it can hinder like the brain capability of solving problems. And if you use AI like that for an extended period of time, it will literally like rewire your brain and make you dumber. You know. But the bright side is you can use AI to learn more efficiently, because AI can literally work as a teacher. It knows a lot of things. And if you can just prompt your way into making it teach you things, like don't say, like make it not directly respond to your question, but make it ask you questions and devise exercises for you. You can literally make it as a teacher, and you can learn more from it. Like I use this myself for learning Chinese. Like I stumble upon a new word, for example, and I don't know if this word is like used in daily life or is it not used, because it's just from a random book. I don't know, like right now, is it used? Like if I say it, is it like normal or is it like a bit awkward? So I just ask the AI, he tells me exactly, okay, so this word is used in these situations, even if the book says this, but in reality, in daily life, it's used in this way in this situation, and it's used in this kind of, with these like kind of verbs. Something like that, and also generate some exercise for me.
Thank you, Professor Amy. So I also like you said a lot about the way how we should use AI. So for you, Nick, like have you ever tried to rely on AI when you're working?
I mean, yeah, as part of like my side projects and stuff, like I kind of have to use it sometimes if I want to be efficient. But you know, just coming back to what Eamon was saying, it's like with all kind of new technology, it's usually like a tool, and it's more about how you use the tool, whether it can be for good or for bad. Like of course, like as a teacher, like sometimes it does a lot of good things, but of course there are scenarios where it can sometimes, you know, get something wrong, because you know it can hallucinate sometimes if you're in a very niche topic, like it's more likely to happen. But also I think not just that, it's like the tools have become so widespread that it can help you with almost anything now, and there's, I think, like a lot of malicious cases where it may be used as well. Like I think for me one of the most dangerous is the like faking of videos and photos, etc. Like there's so many cases where this can go wrong, you know. Yeah, because right now I feel like there's tons of fake media and all of this stuff, and a lot of countries are going to use this like in a way to politically, right? They're
just like Trump generates those AIs himself.
Yeah, exactly. Like people
have you seen them?
But people are always going to generate like their enemies or whether their opposition doing something bad, right? And I think this is like really dangerous right now, especially like if I think about like the older generation, they cannot tell the difference at all, right? And it's getting more and more difficult every day. Like sometimes it's getting so realistic now that I have a lot of trouble being like, is this even real? And there's so many like online skits or stuff that they try to portray as being real. Or like, for example, oh, look at this cute bunny bouncing on a trampoline or something. I don't know if you saw that video.
I saw it.
And like at first I was like, oh, this is so cute, this is so like crazy, and then at the end of the day
it got me too.
Exactly.
So the solution I did right now, I don't have social media. I don't look at anything.
I think it's not a bad solution. Also, I think it helps you like your dopamine. Exactly.
So the best thing you can do is not give a phone to your child.
Yeah, I think it's dangerous too.
Would you give your kids like phones and free access to social media and everything?
Definitely, I will, because like maybe I will give he or she a phone when he is like 6 or 7, when he or she go to primary school, because I don't want he or she to be bullied or isolated because he doesn't know anything. I just want my kid to get more information. Not only knowledge, but informations.
But are you sure? And are you? Do you trust the algorithms of whatever apps they will be browsing to only give him like positive content and everything?
This is life lessons.
Life lessons.
I mean, I prefer to be a friend of my children. It will be like they can discuss the information with me, and in that case, I can tell them, you should believe or you shouldn't believe. So I also wonder, when we go back to the topic, I also want to ask that, do you think that life quality is being improved by nowadays technology, especially like AI or AR?
No, yeah, 100%.
Or is there any expectation or hope you're going to say about the situation of AI, AR we are facing now?
I mean, what I think, and please get in. I think right now we have all of the tools available at our hands to have really effective, really happy, really fulfilling, and makes you intelligent tools at our disposal. You just have to know how to use them. Like everything is, especially now living in Hangzhou, like everything is accessible, and you can choose how you want to use all of these tools at your disposal. You have your Wi-Fi, you have all of your social media, you have fast internet, you have AI, you have like learning tools available, you have self-driving cars, electric cars, you have all of this at your disposal, and you just have to concoct like a way of living your life among all of this, for you to give you like the maximum fulfillment in your life. So
yeah, I think like in terms of infrastructure and your daily life and your needs, like we kind of have everything we need already, like as Eamon was saying. But back to our previous conversation,
fast trains getting everywhere.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe like some parts are like infrastructure is developing like almost too fast, and like our mental needs to like catch up still. I feel like there are some dangers to this for sure.
This is exactly what my point is. Like, you just have to know how to use them.
Yeah, I think you actually need to be very aware on how you use these tools, etc. Otherwise, it does become dangerous. I also feel like nowadays, this generation, even though we have so much internet, it's almost like there's also a lot of people feeling isolated and lonely actually in this generation, like these last few generations.
Like you have to use his app to meet people.
Yes.
But yeah, like I think like people are, let's just say before, right, like if you're bored, you go out, you're forced to do something. Now you can just spend your entire day just in your own room. You can do everything in your own room. You can get anything sent there, you can get any social thing done over there, like everything can be done in your own room. But I think it has its own dangers. But
you just have to be really aware of how you're using it. It's not like the technology is imposed on you and you just do the most the most obvious things how it's being used. You have to like actively think, okay, what is the best thing to use this so it doesn't have a negative effect on me, and actually I utilize it to not how it's meant to be used, because companies, they want maximum attention grabbing, maximum profit, but how I can use it for be like the most fulfilling and most like positive to my life.